Bugsy Wonderdog here again. When Mom told me we were going to have a picnic with Dad for day 3 of the dog food challenge, I never realized that the one thing that I was really going to need was sunglasses. Ah, that's a little better. I don't think anybody really realizes how bright pink is until they're absolutely surrounded by it. Today's trip takes us down to Forsyth Park for their annual Pink-nic in the Park benefit for breast cancer. Let's take a look around a little bit before we get to the high-profile stuff of Dad eating dog food again. To say this event is unusual is a little bit of an understatement. These people are out and out weird. However, there's a lot of great dogs here. And one thing I will say for the people, every one of them seem to be here to have fun and to help raise awareness and money for breast cancer research. So, that's a good thing. Way to go, humans. Some of these people are outright scary, though. It's one thing to see a woman dressed up like a fairy, but I'm not exactly sure what this guy is. He's the king of something furry is all I can figure out. Let's talk about the dogs for a moment, though, because we all know that dogs are, well, we're a lot cuter than you humans. There was little dogs. There was lots of little dogs. There was dogs that would always walk away from us. There was pretty dogs there. There was all kinds of dogs. There was brown dogs, there was black dogs, there was white puppies, and this one's actually enjoying a meal of Lucky Dog Cuisine. Look at her go. We actually got growled at when we got close to this little thing because I think she liked it even though it was still frozen. And then, of course, there were giant dogs. This Great Dane said hello to us, but the one big dog that I'm not sure I don't ever want to mess with was one that we met later on the way out of the park, and that was this dog. I tried to feed him Murphy for lunch, but it turned out he was just too nice to eat him. Despite being distracted by dogs, we caught Dad when he was trying to sneak away. I think eating this lucky dog is starting to get to him. We found the perfect picnic setting and made ready for him to eat his lucky dog for dinner. Okay, here we go, Dad. It's dinner time. Sorry about the fact that you're surrounded by ants, but it is a picnic after all. And, oh, by the way, nothing fancy like last night's meal where Mom made it for you today. It's just right there. Lucky dog right out of the package. I think this one's even cold. Murphy and I would still be interested in maybe a little sampling if you decide not to eat it all. What's in there, girls? Watch out for the ants, Dad. You know what has to happen. Now, there we go. The ants got her hand in the bucket of crackers. And, ants are already eating. Dad, you're probably going to get away without having to eat too much of this food again because the ants are going to eat it all. Murph, maybe you and I should get in there and take a look at this. This is just craziness to let these ants eat our good lucky dog. It is an all-natural human-grade food. That's why we do a benefit for cancer, because that's what you should be eating all the time anyway, both humans and doggies. Dad, over here, Dad. Dad? Any chat? Dad? Oh, get in there, Murph. Get in there quick. That a boy. I'm just going to jump in here now and make sure that Dad does finish his lucky dog properly. I'll keep an eye on things so you don't have to watch the rest of it. But suffice it to say, I did make sure he ate the rest of the package for his dinner. Now let's try and remember exactly why we're doing this, aside from just tormenting my dad. We're doing this to raise money and awareness for canine cancer awareness and for Paws Hospice. As you can see by the great turnout they had here today in Savannah at Forsyth Park for their Pink-nic for cancer, cancer already has quite a bit of awareness. Hospice care for dogs, on the other hand, is a little less noticeable, so to speak. Let's look at one of their stories. This is George. George had basically lived on the street for almost 15 years. He lived with a homeless gentleman, and when that man passed away, George was taken in by hospice, and at the age of 15, got his first home. To keep helping dogs like George, we need your help. Please go to www.luckydogcuisine.com, click on the charity link, and make a donation to either one of our great causes. Remember, we can't do it without you. And please join us tomorrow when Dad goes out to a shelter and has dinner with rescue dogs. Until then, thanks for coming out to our picnic, or our Pink-nic. We really enjoyed having you. See you tomorrow. This has been a Bugsy Wonderdog presentation.